Hey guys, it's Joanna here. So a lot of you have been asking me to share my updated meal plan. What have I been eating nowadays, especially now that we're spending a lot more time at home? So I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite breakfast, lunch, and also dinner. For all of these meals, you only need a total of 20 ingredients. Yep, that's right. You know me. I like to keep my meals really simple, really wholesome, yet really flavorful at the same time. So all the recipes are available on the Fuel app, okay? So you can get all the recipes on the Fuel app. You can also see different meal plans to suit your preference and also diet. I'm a pescatarian, so today's meal plan will be based around fish dishes. All right, so for breakfast, we're going to be making mushroom tuna egg muffins. Yup, really delicious. As for lunch, we're going to be making edamame soba noodle salad, as well as Asian stir-fry salmon. As for dinner, it will be steamed barramundi with soy and ginger, and to serve it with mixed vegetables. I'm already hungry just by thinking of all the dishes, okay? So let's start with breakfast. My favorite, egg muffins, okay? I am a savory kind of person, so I like to have eggs in the morning. And what I love about this recipe is that it is very versatile. You can choose any of your favorite vegetables as well as ingredients. So for example, I love tuna, and that gives me extra protein. So I'm going to have tuna, and I'm going to have mushroom as well as bell pepper. So finely dice all your vegetables, okay? And it's really simple because it's only literally 2 steps, and pop it in the oven and it's ready in less than 15 minutes. Really simple, only 4 to 5 ingredients depending on what you choose. Okay, so in a big bowl, what you want to do is mix all the ingredients in. So I'm going to put my tuna in. Okay. This is about half a can of tuna. I mean, during lockdown or when you're staying at home, I believe most of you are buying canned foods, correct? Lots and lots of canned foods. So this is a great way to use it and make really wholesome breakfast. And mushrooms, so finely diced because we want to make them into small muffins. All the mushrooms. Bell pepper, my favorite. If you don't want to use bell pepper, you can also use carrots or even vegetables like cucumbers. So it's really up to you. Pick your favorite vegetables. The whole goal is to eat more veggies even during breakfast. And now just mix it all evenly, okay? Just make sure it's all evenly mixed. All right, set this aside. Okay, now you'll need about 6 eggs, okay? And this should make you about 6 to 8 muffins, depending on the size of muffin tin or cups you're using. Break all the eggs into a bowl. So now let's whisk the eggs. So now that all your ingredients are ready, it's time to transfer them into these cute little muffin cups. So start by placing the ingredients into the muffin cups. So before you pour the egg into the muffin tin, you can choose to season your eggs as well. I love to use the Cajun Seasoning because it's a little bit sweet, but it has that spice as well. So I'm going to season mine with a little bit of Cajun spices, okay? Just to give it that nice kick. All right. And of course, salt and pepper to taste as well. Okay, lots of salt and pepper, just to really elevate the flavor. Okay, now just give it a nice stir. And you want to also make sure that you have preheated your oven to 185 degrees Celsius, okay? So while your oven is preheating, you can go ahead and prep your muffins. So now slowly transfer the eggs into each muffin cup till it's about 3/4 full. So once your oven has preheated, place the egg muffins into the oven and allow it to bake for 15 to 20 minutes until they are all fully cooked through. Okay, it is really that simple. And our egg muffins are ready! As you can see, it's slightly golden brown on the top, it's fully cooked through, And now leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes to cool down before removing it from the muffin cups, okay? So this is a really simple breakfast. You can keep it really versatile by changing the ingredients so that you won't get bored, and you can also get your kids involved in the kitchen. The great thing about these egg muffins is that you can also use them as your meal prep. So they will stay fresh in the fridge for up to 3 days, or make them in large quantities and keep them in the freezer for up to a week. So this is a really simple, high protein breakfast for you to try out. This is so good. Usually for breakfast, I would have about 2 to 3 muffins. And sometimes I will even bring this out and have it as my post or even pre-workout meal. So good, and you get all the vegetables, and I love that slight spicy taste of the tuna as well. You have to try it out. Right, lunchtime. I've been eating this recipe, I would say almost every 2 days once. Asian salmon stir-fried, served with my favorite, edamame soba noodle salad. So it's a really great combination. I mean, I'm Asian, so I love the Asian flavors that goes into the dishes. So the main ingredient you'll need is a salmon fillet, or more if you're making it for a bigger family or a bigger portion. And the vegetables I'll be using will be French beans or long beans, as well as mushroom, and of course we'll need soba noodles, my favorite. I love these noodles because it's gluten-free. This noodle is actually gluten-free, okay? And of course, edamame. So really simple, just steam your edamame and just unshell it. It is as simple as that. So let's start by prepping our ingredients. What you'll have to do is dice the salmon into cubes. So now place the salmon cubes into a bowl. So we want to season the salmon with a little bit of soy sauce before stir frying it with the vegetables. So just a little bit, about 1 tablespoon. This will really bring out the taste of the salmon. I mean, I can even eat this raw right now, but I won't. Okay, so just mix it. Allow it to sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? While the salmon is marinating, I'm going to go ahead and prep all my vegetables, which I'll be using for my salmon stir-fried as well as for my dinner later on as well. So I'm going to cut the spring onions into about 1 inch length, and same thing with the bell pepper. Slice it into long strips. Small chilies, must have this in my meals, okay? It makes everything taste so much better. It brings up that slight spice in the dishes. So just finely slice it. If you can't take spice, then of course you can just omit this from the recipe. This is really spicy, so be sure to wash your hands. Don't touch your face or your eyes, okay? Otherwise, it's going to really burn. Right, so we're going to cook the soba noodle. Make sure the water is boiling before putting it in. So this one bundle of soba noodle is about 90 grams, okay? And just leave it to cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. And once you remove it, you want to basically soak it either in ice or cold water to avoid the soba noodles from sticking. Once your soba noodle is ready, let's now mix in the rest of the ingredients, okay? I'm going to mix mine with edamame. This is my favorite snack, and in fact, it is very high in protein. So I like to mix it in with soba noodles or even just eat it as a snack. So mix it all in. So this is about a 1/4 cup of edamame, okay? So just mix it all. And now to avoid the noodles from sticking, you can also add a little bit of sesame oil, okay? Just drizzle, I would say about 1 teaspoon. All right, just enough. Okay, and now mix in a little bit of sesame seeds. And also, don't forget, my favorite chili flakes, okay? So just mix it in. All right, and now just stir everything together, okay? Make sure it's all equal. And now just garnish with a little bit of spring onions. So this is done, and this is good for 2 portions, okay? So this is going to be my main source of carbs for my lunch. time to stir fry the salmon. So I'm using, again, sesame oil. If you don't have sesame oil, don't worry, you can also use olive oil, okay? So don't go too crazy over your oil. Just about half a tablespoon is enough because salmon is an oily fish. So while you're cooking the salmon, it's going to produce its own oil as well. I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic cloves, about 2 garlic cloves. Garlic makes everything better. All right, so stir fry your garlic until it's golden brown and fragrant. Let's stir in our marinated salmon, okay? Ooh, it's sizzling! All right, so just gently toss it around and cook it until it turns pink. As you can see, the salmon has turned pink and is slightly golden. So we want to allow it to cook until at least 70% done before we add the rest of the vegetables in. Okay, so you can also mix it around a little bit. Just be gentle to avoid breaking the salmon. All right, so this is almost ready. Now let's add in the vegetables. So your beans, okay, just put it all in. Lots and lots of vegetables, okay? This dish is great because you get protein as well as vegetables all in just one dish. So it's really simple as well. Okay, now let's mix it up a little bit. Okay, so we want to add a little bit of water as well to avoid the vegetables and salmon from sticking. Okay, and just a little bit more soy sauce. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. Otherwise, you're going to complain it's too salty. Just a little bit. As you can see, the vegetables are tender. The salmon is fully cooked through. So this is now ready, okay? So, because I like spicy food, I'm going to put a little bit of chili flakes just to have that slight kick in my dish, okay? So again, this is optional. If you love spice, have more chili. Okay, just mix it all together and this dish is ready. And for the final touch, just garnish it with a little bit of spring onions. Lunch is ready. So I have the edamame and soba noodles salad served with salmon stir-fried with green beans as well as mushroom. So this is a really simple dish but a very complete dish. So my source of carbs will be the soba noodles and my source of protein will be salmon, and I'm loading this dish with lots of vegetables. Again, a really simple dish which you can prep ahead and bring it out with you. Really delicious and simple. It's dinner time. For dinner, I love to have my steamed fish. So I promise you, this is going to be the easiest and simplest recipe for you to prep. It's extremely quick to prep and rather quick to cook as well. So it's going to be steamed barramundi with soy and ginger. Chinese or Asian people, we love our steamed fish. You can even steam the whole fish for your entire family, or you can even steam a fish fillet for 1 or 2 servings, okay? So the fish I'm using today is barramundi. If you want to, you can also use halibut or even tilapia. So choose your favorite fish. Preferably choose white fish, okay? So it will really soak all the flavors in. As I've mentioned, really simple ingredients. So what I have here is ginger, okay? Finely sliced ginger, spring onion. You can't cook steamed fish without spring onion, okay? And chili. Okay, this is optional. If you don't like it spicy, then you can omit this. For this recipe, you want to use a deep plate. Okay, so now let's start prepping the fish. First thing is to place your sliced ginger onto the plate. Okay, lots of it. Remember to be generous with your ginger. And now place a little bit of spring onions at the bottom as well. Just a little bit, all right? That should be enough. And now, I promise you, it's really simple, isn't it? So, take your fish or your fish fillet, place it on top, all right? And we want to repeat the same step again. So, same thing. Remember, be generous with your ginger. lots and lots of ginger slices. This will also help you to cover any fishy smell that you might not like. So if you want to, finish up all the ginger. Alright, and same thing, spring onion, okay? Alright. And now, optional, if you love spice like me, have some small chili on top. So as you can see, I'm not putting too much, otherwise it's going to be really spicy, just a little bit. Okay, done. Right, so now, to really bring out the umami flavor of the dish, you have to use soy sauce. Alright, soy sauce. Not too much, just a little bit, just to really bring out the umami flavor of the dish. So just drizzle a little bit of soy sauce. I would say about 1 tablespoon. Okay, all around the fish. And now, sesame oil. Just a little bit. Again, not too much as well. Just a little bit, and this will really keep your fish really fragrant and for that really silky texture as well. Alright, that's it. This dish is done, and now we want to steam this for about 15 to 20 minutes long until the fish is fully cooked through. To steam the fish, don't worry if you don't have a steamer at home, okay? Because I don't have a steamer as well, but here's a really simple trick that you can do. So use a large pan, okay? A large enough and a deep enough pan, and just fill it up with hot water or at least warm water, okay? And all you have to do is simply place this plate of fish into the pan, okay? All right, as you can see, my water is about half to 3/4 full. So don't fill it up too much that the water spills into the dish, okay? So this is ready, and now all you have to do is cover it and allow it to steam for about 20 minutes and your fish will be ready. It is that simple. So this is a really simple DIY steamer for you to use at home. Done! Look at this. Extremely simple, extremely flavorful, and this is just perfect to be eaten whether it's dinner, lunch, in fact every day. I have this really often at home. So, steamed barramundi with ginger and soy. Again, you can choose any other white fish of your choice. I am so ready to eat. So to go along with my steamed fish, I'm going to be cooking stir-fried mixed vegetables. So the thing I love about this recipe, again, it is very versatile. You get to choose your favorite vegetables and basically mix and match. So today I'll be using broccoli, carrots, as well as bell pepper. So this recipe is very similar to the salmon stir fry, okay? So again, heat up your pan, add a little bit of sesame oil or olive oil, just a little bit, just enough to coat the pan. So let's add in the garlic. Again, use about 2 to 3 cloves, okay? Be generous with your garlic. So stir fry for about 1 to 2 minutes until they are golden brown. Smells really good. I mean, honestly, just by having garlic, ginger, and onion in your cooking, everything smells and tastes really good. Now let's mix in the broccoli and carrots first, not the bell pepper, because broccoli and carrots takes longer to cook, okay? So just the broccoli, slice them into small florets. Right? So all the broccoli and the carrots as well. So thin slices, and now just add a little bit of water and now just cover it so that the broccoli and carrots will start to become tender. And once it's tender, that's when we will add the bell peppers into the dish. So just leave it for about 3 to 5 minutes. So you'll notice that the broccoli and carrots are tender right now. By this time, you can add in the bell pepper. Okay? This dish is really colorful, it's really flavorful, and you got to eat more vegetables, okay? So be sure to always accompany your protein or carbs with lots and lots of vegetables. And now, I'm going to once more mix in a little bit of chili flakes. okay? A little bit of chili flakes, and also a little bit of soy sauce, just a little. This is ready. Look at the colors. We have green, red, and orange. Remember to eat your 5 a day. This is how your dinner should look like. Colorful, flavorful, and extremely simple. I prepped all of this in less than 30 minutes, and I'm sure your family will be very happy to eat this. So we have our steamed fish, which is beautifully cooked. We have our colorful vegetables, have lots of this, okay? And I'm serving it with a bowl of white rice. So be sure to control your portion, okay? If you're looking to maintain your weight, then one small bowl will be great. If, however, you're looking to lose weight, then go with half a bowl of white rice, okay? And the trick here is to use chopsticks. I mean, this is something that I often talk about and joke about as well. Asians tend to use chopsticks to enjoy their dishes. And the trick with using chopsticks is that you will tend to take smaller bites, you will eat slower, and you will really enjoy your food and feel satisfied with less. So instead of just scuffing it down and finishing all your meals and feeling really stuffed afterwards, by using chopsticks, you will start to slow down the pace of your eating, and you will stop when you know you're about 80% full. So that will actually stop you from overeating and help you with portion control as well. So I am really looking forward to taste this fish. It should be really flaky, perfectly cooked. Perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked, and this is something that I really enjoy with my family. So these are all my meals for the day. As you can see, I've only used 20 ingredients to prep all these dishes. Again, they are really simple, they are really wholesome, and really delicious. As you can see, I've used really simple and healthy cooking methods such as light stir frying or steaming, baking, as well as boiling. So by using these healthier cooking methods, it will really help you to reduce on your calorie intake, and therefore you will be able to eat healthier, live healthier, and it will also help you to maintain a healthy weight for life. Again, all these foods are real food, therefore you will feel satisfied, and it will also help you to reduce your food portion and avoid overeating. As we're spending more time at home, this is a great opportunity for you to start to learn to cook by starting with really simple dishes, and really take this time to start to practice healthy eating right at home, okay? So be sure to try these recipes out. Let me know which is your favorite in the comments below. And if you enjoy knowing more about what I eat in a day, let me know in the comments below as well. And hopefully, I will be able to share more meal prep recipes with all of you. If you want more healthy recipes and also more meal prep ideas, then go onto my YouTube channel and check out my previous videos. And don't forget to also hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet done it. Be sure to download Fuel app and check out all the recipes in Fuel, okay? And I will see you in my next cooking video. All the best.